Meteorologist Colleen Campbell here. Colleen, you have been tracking this massive winter storm. I know you got the temperatures behind you. Ours is really the only one on the board that looks decent.
Yeah, that in California,
yeah.
For them, Los Angeles is sitting at 65. So that cold Arctic air really taking over the U.S. But here's the big problem. All that snow and ice, we have that air that's blowing over those very cold, frozen surfaces. And when it comes down to us, that means nobody is going to be warming up. There's just nothing besides the sun during the day. There's nothing to warm us up. There's nothing to melt that snow. And even when the snow does melt, at night, those temperatures fall right again. And that's when everything refreezes. Yeah. So currently, yes, we are in that sliver of that milder air, but things will be changing. Let's look at the temperatures a little bit closer. 72, yeah, that's gorgeous outside. But we have a weather impact alert for Tuesday and Wednesday morning because we are expecting those temperatures to drop to or below freezing for spots, especially the Nature Coast. You guys are always colder than us here closer to Tampa. But yes, this is something that we want to bring your attention to because not only those 2 mornings, but really throughout the week, temperatures will be well below average. And we have a couple things going on this week, right? With Gasparilla, what you need to do, make sure you dress warm, pets inside in the overnight hours and early in the morning, and make sure you take advantage of those shelters if you're anybody that's vulnerable to the cold. Looking at radar, so here's the big mega system. Most of the snow now pushing through the New England area, portions of Pennsylvania, still getting hammered with that snow, as well as North Jersey, New York, up by Boston, Rhode Island. As we kind of look down here, we have the tail end of it that has been working through the area, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Some of these locations did manage to get a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings today, and earlier this afternoon, they had some tornado warnings that were radar indicated. Here's a look at radar a little bit closer to home. This is around the Panhandle area, the Big Bend region. Still seeing some storms as well as some lightning thanks to the tail end of that system. Here locally in Tampa Bay, we've just been dealing with winds that have been picking up the speed throughout the afternoon. We have wind gusts 30 miles per hour in Clearwater. Brooksville recently had a gust at 26 miles per hour. Sustained speeds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Winds are currently coming in from the south, but that will be changing, of course, when we get that colder air here. Look at tomorrow. Here's Futurecast. We have that rain that's coming in. Boom. 6 a.m. Yeah, some of you will be running into some rain showers for the morning commute. Now, it's not going to be a widespread event, but we could get a good downpour out there. So just be aware tomorrow morning if you're somebody that has to get out on the road between the hours of 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's when we're looking at the best opportunity to see that rain. And it may come down at a moderate pace in those isolated downpours when that line pushes through. Once we're done with that by 9, 10 a.m., we're starting the process of clearing out. That rain does push off toward I-95, toward the southeast, and we start the process of clearing out, but also cooling down. That's when temperatures will really start to take a tumble. For tonight, 61, we will have some fog mainly over the open waters. Otherwise, it's a little too breezy over land to see that fog really settle in across land, but some sea fog definitely possible. Shouldn't impact your morning too much. It's that rain more so that I'm worried about. Looking at tomorrow, again, our daytime high tomorrow is in the morning. This is at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're at 70 degrees. Throughout the afternoon, you see this downward slope. Usually you see the opposite. You see the temperatures rise in the afternoon. Not going to be the case for tomorrow. We're hitting our warmest temperature around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning when we're getting that rain. Once the rain moves out, the winds change direction and temperatures start to plummet. Here's your 7-day forecast. So again, we have breezy conditions tomorrow. Warmest temperatures to start the day. Temperatures fall. Tuesday morning, we're in the 30s, as well as Wednesday. The next couple of afternoons throughout the week, all the way through Gasparilla, temperatures are in the 50s and 60s during the day. Feels nice with the sunshine, but look at the mornings too. We're in the upper 30s, low 40s. Bundle up.